morning, YouTube. Matt Emroy back again. Getting another late start today. I know, sleeping in, right? Well, we definitely have quite a bit we got to do today. Dan and I have to replace the fluorescent bulbs in the garage. They're all wearing now. We probably did that about 4 or 5 years ago, and with the cold temperatures we've been having, they're just dying on us. So he bought those yesterday. And I'll try to film that a little bit, but of course I'll have to use the GoPro to do that because there's no way I can hold my Sony camcorder while he's doing that, because I'll have to help him, hand up the bulbs. And then we also have to trim some branches on the trees in the back. I need to help him with that too, so I'll try to get footage of both of those for you guys. Other than that, I will be heading out to the thrift store this morning. Today, of course, most of you guys know, was sale day. Not really expecting too much. So like I said, right before Christmas, they usually put out are Christmas items. And people aren't really into donating anything right now, but right after Christmas is usually when they get an influx of donations, because of course people are donating their old computers, their old tablets, their old everything that they don't need anymore because they got a new one for Christmas. So I'm going to go ahead and make some breakfast, and we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Talk to you guys in a little bit.
Alright, guys. Well, I'm back again. I switched to the GoPro because it's easier to record for driving. Ooh. She did not want to start this morning. Actually, I haven't started my car in a couple of days. I just found out from Dad, we're not going to be doing the... that's my defroster real quick. We're not actually going to be doing the light bulbs today. He had a couple of appointments that he totally forgot about, so you have to save that probably until tomorrow. So right now I'm just heading over to the thrift store. I want to see what kind of deals they may or probably don't have today. And I'm hoping all you guys are having a Merry Christmas. I really want to do some kind of special for Christmas, but I really just can't figure out what I want to do. I know last year I shot some footage of me playing Jazz Jackrabbit 2, which that video got a lot of positive response, so I might do something like that again. I know if you go to the abandonware sites, the different archives, there are a lot of older, like, shareware Christmas games, stuff that I think Apogee and Epic Mega Games put out. I know there's one about, I think it's called, like, Santa Saves Christmas from the Aliens or something. Like, really obscure, very kind of strange games, and if I get a chance, what I want to do is try to download one of those, and maybe I'll show one of those off. There is another YouTuber, very famous, called Lazy Game Reviews, and he's reviewed a lot of these games on his channel. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, just look up lazygamesreviews.com. And that's pretty much all I can think about doing this year for Christmas. I tell you, it's going to be interesting because, this is the first year that, Mom's not been 100%. She had her knee surgery, so it's kind of rough getting her going to do anything. And I've been trying to do a lot of the decorating myself. I put the tree up. She was at least able to decorate it, but I had to put the tree up. Dad and I had to go into the attic and pull out all the boxes and everything. So just been really hectic around the house. And I'm just realizing, I don't think you guys are seeing me too well. I know there's a lot of weird shadows going on today. We'll see. I hope this turns out okay. Well, I don't really have too much else to talk about right now, so I'm going to go ahead and put the video on pause, and I'll show you guys if I get anything at the thrift store. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Whoa, I just passed our local Christmas tree lot, and man, it looks like they're not doing too well this year. Generally by this time, this is December 8th, usually they're almost sold out of Christmas trees, and it looks like they've hardly sold anything this year. I really think people are starting to go even more so artificial. We've had an artificial tree now for about 5-6 years. It's not my favorite thing, but it definitely helps because we like to leave our decorations up past Christmas. I know the tradition is usually, I think it's President's Day, my mom takes them down, which is like right in the beginning of February. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong on that one, but I know she waits till about the beginning of February to take them down. And of course, when you have a real tree, you can't really do that. Real trees will not last that long. I remember in New York when we used to get real trees, we were lucky to have them last till, pretty much a week after Christmas. Usually like January 5th, they'd start shedding all their needles and we'd have to take it down. So there's definitely some benefits to having an artificial tree over a real tree. It just doesn't feel like Christmas to me. I never forget as a kid, not only the joy of going and chopping down a tree. We used to actually go to a tree farm that was up in a town called Poughkeepsie. We would cut it down. Dad would bring his chainsaw, or we'd use an axe. We'd cut it down. They'd bundle it. We'd tie it to the car. Bring it home. And of course, Dad would have to bring out the chainsaw because we never measured before, and the tree was usually a little too tall for the living room. So he would have to cut it a little bit, get the chainsaw out, do some trimming, and then we'd finally get up. It was an all-day event. And then, of course, once it was up, we would go ahead and decorate it. But, not only that, but the smell. I'll never forget, once the tree went inside the house, you would get that nice pine scent. And I realize with a fake tree, you can buy those sprays, but it's just not the same. I remember that, to me, more than anything else, made it feel like Christmas time. And it's just a shame that we don't do that anymore. But like I said, as I get older, it doesn't really have as much meaning as it used to. Christmas, they say Christmas is for the kids. There is some truth to that, though. Again, I'm a kid at heart, so I still enjoy Christmas time. But, things change, and we have to move on. All right, guys. So I just left the thrift store, and though I didn't make a major purchase, I did get something that I've wanted for a while. It's a movie, and don't laugh, but I have never actually seen this before. I know it's a Christmas staple, and that is It's a Wonderful Life. I know, right? It's pathetic I haven't seen this. I've heard it's an excellent movie. I've seen like the trailer of it, and I think I maybe caught like the first 5 minutes of the movie one time. But it seems like whenever I try to see it when it's on TV, I wind up either falling asleep or needing to do something else. So tonight, I am going to lay in my bed, and I am going to put this in the VCR and watch it for the first time, end to end, or beginning to end, let's say. This one looks like in decent shape. I gave 98 cents for it. And let's see if it gives a date, see when this was released. This is a 1993 release from Republic Pictures, so I don't know how the quality is going to be. I've had some tapes from Republic Pictures before, and they weren't the greatest quality. But you know what? For basically, let's see, what did I pay exactly? Well, I got the 25% off, so I wound up paying 77 cents. I figured it was worth the gamble. Well, I am going to head back home. I need to do some grocery shopping, but like a dunce, I forgot to bring the list with me, so I have no idea what I actually need. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here for today. I know it's not going to be very long, but I really don't have too much else interesting to talk about. If I do decide to do any of the work today, albeit change the bulbs or maybe do the trimming outside, I'll probably put that in a separate video, and I'll just use the GoPro again because it just makes it so much easier with that helmet cam. Hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. I sure enjoy making them. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, have a blessed day, everybody.